Hello everyone, it's BramButterham and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins Part 33. In the last episode we were ambushed by Zevran, the assassin who was sent to kill us. But instead we massacred his party and now Zevran is a companion of us. So let's see, we can continue our journey now.
Right.
And we were on our way to... I cannot remember exactly. I think this little wagon over here. Yeah, okay. So let's see what he has in store for us. After picking up some death root and some elf root. Let's see. Hello.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Oh, what a poor fella. Just what are you doing out here?
Waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. Freezing! Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix de Grosbois, merchant and entrepreneur at your service.
I am Neria. Pleased to meet you.
I don't normally take this route, but with the war I was hoping for a bit of luck and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you'd consider helping a fellow out?
What do you need?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
Aha, okay, so I know what this side quest is. Let's see. How much do you want for it?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
Yes, I think I could use it.
Just as well. You'll find the golem in a village named Honnleath, in the hinterlands. Here, I'll mark it on your map. I've heard it might be dangerous there with all the darkspawn about, but I'll wager that's not an issue for someone like you. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Dulaf Gar. Okay. A personal golem? That sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
True. By the way, I apologize again for the rain in the background. There really is not much I can do about this now, and I have to do these recordings now because otherwise I will be behind on episodes to upload daily. So that is why. I hope it's not too disturbing. So that's a good first quest to start then, I guess. Over here, the Honnleath. Let's go there. Ah, of course. What do you want? Oh, cutscene.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
What's this? I can't remember this actually. Pile of ore? Meteor metal ore? What's that? No codex either? That is weird. I can't remember that actually. Oh, never mind. We'll come across that later, I guess. Let's continue. Village of Honnleath. Uh-oh. Poor fellow's hanging up there. Elfwood. Hey, there are people coming. Oh, shit. Genlock. We can take those. Oh, they are not too strong. Brilliant. So, since the strategies work so well, I decided to pause a little less in the combat. It will speed things up a little, and it will be hopefully a bit more interesting. Now over there we have some guys. Let's see if we can do this without triggering them. No, that's not working. Ah, never mind then. Nice! The tactics work well.
Wipe them out! Either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me in the arsenal.
Oh, more over there.
It's your time to die! Let's get started. Another battle, I see. Mostly and you some pain!
Die already!
Brilliant.
Let's get started.
Now hopefully we can
On it.
level up soon. Actually, that's one thing that I want to use right now. We have some... Wait, Winter's Breath? Can Morrigan use that yet? Oh, she can't. That is why. Okay. So, we have some Tomes of Arcane Technique with us. Or we should have. Let's see, where are they? I know we bought some. Ah, there it is. So, I'll show that to you now. We use it ourselves. And that means that we can assign one more point to a talent. And I really want a group heal. Alrighty then. Let's quickly do this. Okay, so we have the healing spells together now. Let's see what else is in this town. And there she is. Oh shit. Murloc Alpha. Let's see. So that one didn't work. Now let's quickly try to
This should be easy enough.
see if the mass paralysis worked.
Now we get our weapons at the right.
It did. Where's Morgan? I could use a cone of cold. Oh shit. No, Neria. That's not what's supposed to happen. Nice, we froze him in time. Oh shit. I used the wrong ones. Oopsie. Brilliant.
Oh, this will be good.
Oh guys, I really do apologize for the rain, but there's nothing I can do. Hello, Shale. Continue.
What we are looking at is a golem. It would appear it is defunct, though there may be a way to revive it yet.
Dulevgar. And nothing happens. Nice. So we have a broken rod of some kind. But luckily there is a door over there that leads to Wilhelm's cellar. Actually, maybe for this episode, now that I come to realize, I'll talk a bit less and just mute my microphone for a bit, so that the rain is not that annoying. Okay, so that went well. I figured that I don't need as many pauses in combat as I did before. Because we are really strong without pausing as well. You can take a few more hits before they're close to dying, I guess. Ooh, that looks gruesome. Ooh, a special brew? Nice. I'll take that. Have to try that myself. What? There's an axe buried in his face. Ew. BioWare. Ooh. Now let's try this. Hopefully I can cast it on as many as possible before really triggering them. No! Maybe we can create a choke point here. Sten, can you attack that guy? Morgan doesn't really have area of effect spells. Okay, just attack that one.
And victory shall be mine!
Nice.
Cross me and you shall pay!
So all these spells are blocked now. I sort of expected them. What's the General Emissary doing? Oh, that means that we have to take him out, of course.
Yeah. Wipe them out.
Taking us long.
Brilliant. I am actually really happy about how these tactics work out. I know from previous playthroughs that I had much more difficulty with these kind of fights, especially with this one actually. Okay, so there are some guys behind the magical barrier, but Alistair leveled up. Let's see, we can focus on dexterity for now. And a point in strength, I guess. Not as much on constitution, because he'll be very well defended. Let's wait with this one actually. Because we can check what skills we have ourselves. So we have herbalism, improved combat training and coercion. Morgan knows herbalism as well. I don't know why we gave that to her actually. Survival would be more helpful. Sten knows poison making. And Alistair none of this yet. So I guess Alistair, survival, maybe. That would be helpful. Because stealing is a bit weird and trafficking as well. Or more tactics. Nah, never mind. Let's do survival. And this point went into shield wall. Which is alright over there, I guess. Okay. That fight went well. So let's save right here. And continue. Before interacting with that, let's see what's up here.
This should be easy enough.
Death root and... oh. Okay, codex updated. You can pause the video here and read it. If you like to. I can highly recommend doing so. And now let's see what these fellas are doing here.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
I wasn't sent by anyone.
So we could have just starved down here? The band gave up on us? I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm looking for whoever owned the statue outside.
The statue outside? Why would... Oh, I think I see. You bought the control rod, didn't you? You came here looking for Shale.
Whoa, look at that mage. Mad skills. I wonder, is that Wilhelm then? This looks dangerous. Hiya!
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Killed your father? What do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and Shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake Shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the rod doesn't work. Nothing happens.
My mother might have passed along the wrong command phrase when she sold the rod. She said she never wanted to see Shale active again. Look, I'll tell you the command phrase, but I'll need your help first. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
How do I even know she's still alive?
I don't, it's true. I'm terrified that something's happened to her and she's lying in there, injured. I can't leave here until I know for certain. Surely you can understand that.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
So, I could have tried to intimidate him with our first level of coercion, but I figured we might as well give this a go. I mean, some extra experience points. I think this is a rather cool area as well. Although, this looks like spider area though. And I get scared by those.
On it.
Oh shit, what's that? Fractured stone. I'll take it. What's this? This looks like poison gas. Maybe there are valves over here too. Well, dust wraith. Okay.
Let's get started.
Okay, let's quickly try to do this without hurting too many party members.
On it.
Alistair, what are you doing? Can you knock that one down, please? Actually, activate shield wall first and then overpower him. I will use the pause command now, though, to try and place a tactical cone of cold. I think that will be helpful.
Is that all you got?
Ability hacks and Overwatch's Grasp. Beautiful. We have an updated codex. You can pause the video and read it.
Weapons at the ready.
Nice one. Remarkable greenstone harvest festival ring. Whoa! 2 strength, 2 dexterity, and 4 attack. Oh ho! We can surely give that to Alistair. Wait, did I cast disorient weakness? There you go. Now, what's this book?
As you wish.
The Journal of Enchanter Wilhelm. You can pause the video and read it. Now where's the daughter then? Oh, it continues over here. Already? This looks cool. Look at this. Strange crystal cluster. In case you wonder what these crystals are, these are sort of enchantments for Shale. So she actually is the statue outside, the golem. And you can equip her with these crystals.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats
Oh,
like
this
to be
is...
in trees?
Oh, creepy.
Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
We? Who is we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see anyone else here, do you? Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
We have to go, Amalia. Matthias is waiting.
I can't go. Kitty says she can't come, and I'm not leaving her. She'd be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
It's a demon! That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough, once you know how.
Amalia, you need to return to your father.
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
A stranger who finds you very interesting.
Oh, did you hear that, Amalia? I have another admirer.
That's because you're wonderful, Kitty.
I have been bound to this chamber for decades, cut off from all contact. It has been maddening. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
I'm gonna kill you, demon. I don't make deals with your kind.
No, Kitty!
You will not take the child from me. She shall be mine forever.
Oh no. Oh shit, that's creepy. Ugh. Do I have to? Oh no, I don't have to. Do I have to kill the child now? Really? Desire demon. With some rage demons. Okay. Ha! She's actually called Kitty. Now, you guys all go over there and attack the demon. I want that out of the way as soon as possible. Morrigan, can you use a vulnerability hex? Brilliant. I will cast a glyph of warding near these guys. Hopefully that will work. Let's see. I will have to use some tactics here, I'm afraid. I'll use some pausing. Nice. Oh, that did a good bit of damage. Oh, what? Where's the... Okay, I think the demon is dead. That one as well. Okay. Ah, Sten, no. No, Sten. Oh, please don't. He gets burned at the last second.
That was a most difficult battle.
No, it wasn't. Hey, you don't have an amulet yet. Cold resistance. And extra armor. Sure. Come on. I need some more constitution. Oh, nice! What? These are some... Wow. These are some really good DLC items. Let's have a look. We have this belt, which is basically brilliant. Morrigan. You do have a belt, but that is only 3 defense, so that's not too great. You have willpower and extra mental resistance. And now Sten can have this helm. But it's only 1.5 with less fatigue. So I guess that goes to Alistair then. Yeah, that's alright for now. Okay, so what's this? Can we do anything with this? I do think I recognize... Isn't it the... Oh, never mind. For a second there I thought it looked like a sort of chantry sign. Is there anything we can examine here? No. Alrighty then, let's go back to Wilhelm. Tell him his daughter probably didn't survive. Wow. Go away, you're annoying. Oh, there's another one over there. Come on, deal with it already. How are you doing? Having so much trouble with only one. Okay. So, I do know that this is a slightly longer episode, but I think it will fit nicely into one episode if we free Shale in this episode. Oh, man! Go away! I will filter the effects out for a bit when editing the episode, but it surely is loud. Hello.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't she come back?
Sorry, Matthias, she's dead.
She's dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her, at least. I'm grateful. The phrase to activate Shale is Doolan hard. If you still want that bloody thing. I wouldn't if I were you. Now I guess I'll go.
Alright. Oh, we actually received 50 silver as well. No codex. No codex. No codex. Okay, let's quickly go inside and free Shale. Who, as you may expect, is a really powerful tank. Pure stone. But she doesn't have too many abilities. Or, yeah, really abilities you can play around with. It's a pure tank. So, she might be the replacement of Sten, I guess. Bloodied bronze key. Ooh. Maybe we can use that for something over here. But let's free Shale now. Hello, Shale. Doolan Haren.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes? Yes. Just my luck.
Well, that's a nice thank you for freeing you. You could be more thankful, you know.
It thinks I should be thankful. Well, of course it does. Why would it not? I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
Then one wonders that you wouldn't be grateful to the one who allowed you to stretch your legs, Golem.
Another mage, I see. Charming. I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
Do you have a name?
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Golem. Golem, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Golem and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Golem, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Just come with me, alright, Shale. Is something wrong?
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Follow me. Alright. Walk over there.
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
Shouldn't you be happy about that?
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means... I have free will, yes? It is simply... what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I haven't given it much thought. Or actually, I can think of many uses for a personal golem.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful?
I'm a Grey Warden in need of aid against the Blight.
It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true, though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Come with me already. You're welcome to go with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous and large.
Oh. Alistair, you're always so defensive. Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then, for now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I'm Neria, pleased to meet you.
This should be interesting.
It sure is. Okay. Let's leave Shale behind for now. Alistair disapproves again, that's nice. We have an updated codex of Shale. It's about time to cut off this video here. Thank you so much for watching this episode where we, we came to the village of Honnleath and freed Shale, the big golem who is now accompanying us. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode to be uploaded soon. Thanks for watching, guys.